In this video, I'm going to give you 3 tools that are very, very helpful if you are too busy to create content on a regular basis. I'm going to give you a strategy that you can use and a way to build retargeting audiences with this strategy. So it's going to be a very solid video if you are a busy entrepreneur or a business owner, and I think you're going to really like this video. Let's get into it. My name is Brandon Brashears. I create daily marketing videos here, so if you're looking to grow your brand or your business with digital marketing, be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, you need help with anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Just comment below and ask away. Let's jump into today's video. So if you're busy, one way to engage with your audience is through content curation. Now, content is extremely, extremely important, especially if you have a business that you're busy and you want to stand out and try to engage your audience and grow your audience. How do you do it if you aren't able to make content, or if you're too busy, it's not on your priority list? A way to do that is curation, as I mentioned. So what's the difference between curation versus creation? So you're probably engaging with brands or businesses or topics that are relevant to your business. And this is especially true when there's like an interesting news story that's related to your industry or industry news in general, right? You'll see that and you'll be like, that's good to know, or I should share that with my audience. You're giving value to your audience by selecting specific pieces of content that are going to be relevant to what they need to know, things that will be helpful to them, stuff like that, right? And people share content all the time on Facebook. That's primarily what personal news feeds are all about, right? They're sharing information, news stories, or videos that are interesting. And you can do that from a brand perspective. So what is the things that your audience is going to be really interested in? How can you add more value to their life by finding high quality pieces of content and sharing that with your audience? I think that these are very good strategies in general, and it helps you to connect with the audience too. But just sharing other people's content is not going to help you necessarily create retargeting lists or pixel these people and help you to then ultimately show them offers and interest them in products and services that are going to help to close them and help them to become clients of yours. So the first thing that I think you need to be doing is, number one, you need to be actively looking for specific topics. So have, BuzzSumo or have Google Alerts set up so that when certain topics happen or come up, you're able to be notified when those things come up. You're probably also in trade groups and Facebook groups and other things where people talk about specific topics or content and things like that. So being engaged and actively consuming content that's relevant to your industry is very, very important. And it helps you stay up to date. And then when you find things that are very helpful and useful, you're able to share them. So let's talk about what you should do to make sure that you're not missing any. What I like to do is I'll oftentimes either create a Google Drive document, or I will bookmark things, or I'll use Evernote. And typically, I'll just file these things away. I really like Evernote for this purpose. I'll go through and I'll label things, different content pieces that I can use in the future. If I'm on Facebook, you can create lists of saved items, specifically of content that's interesting. You can hit that save button and reference it later, and now you can create specific lists there. If you're on Twitter, you can create lists of content as well. So just having a system that you use, and especially based on the platform that you're using, so if you're using Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever it is, have a way to save that, and then also have a way to archive it and compile it. And I'm going to talk about that in a second because that's going to be important. But let's talk about using the tools to make sure that you have that. I think Evernote is probably one of the best tools to help you do that. And so check out Evernote. It's a great management tool to help you file and manage ideas and thoughts and different things. So once you have that going, what do you do next to help share that, build retargeting audiences, and all of these things? There's a tool that's called Sniply, and it's a great tool. It lets you take a URL and it lets you paste that URL into Sniply. It'll shorten it, and then you can do a few things. Number one, you can track clicks to that. You can see people that engage with it. But then you can also put custom calls to action on the page, and they actually hover on the page. So it's not necessarily like your web page, but you're going to have a call to action that's going to be relevant to that segmented piece of content. And you're also going to be able to pixel the audience. And that's so cool. You can pixel audiences from other people's content. And so if you're too busy to create content on a regular basis, as long as you're finding things that are really useful and helpful to your audience, you're going to still be able to build a retargeting audience. And I think that that's very, very valuable. So having Sniply is a great way to drive people to other assets that you have, like bottom or middle funnel assets that you've created, like lead magnets or webinars or case studies, and then also help you to build retargeting audiences. And so once you're building all of these tools and resources, I think, at least having a filing system that lets you organize these in a way that's helpful, you can take all of that information and you can put that into a spreadsheet, or you can put it into a document, and you can actually turn it into a lead magnet. So you're taking, maybe the best tools that you know for marketing, and you're compiling it, you're putting it in a list, and you're sorting it, right? So that maybe you have like email marketing tools and landing page tools and graphic design tools. And if I created all of my favorite tools and I put them into a specific document, I could then use that as an opt-in giveaway, right? So that's just a way to repurpose the content that you're using, especially if you're time crunched, and then reuse it for a middle or bottom funnel offer that you can then use to attract customers or clients to your business. So I hope that this makes sense. If you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you ever have any questions or comments, or you need help, again, comment below, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and make daily marketing videos here. So I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone.